success, you want to succeed, you want this, you want that, you want the accomplishments, achievements, you want the car, house, you want this, that, the family. You want all these great things, whether it's material or not. But are you willing to put in the work to get there? This is what it takes to succeed. Sacrifice. Not only is it going to take hard work, persistence, commitment, hustle, it's going to take every bit of blood, sweat, and tears that you can give. But it's also going to take commitment. Time, money, and energy. That's what commitment is. Some people are willing to give their time because they don't value their time. They're willing to give their time. Most people will probably give that no problem. The second thing is where people might give up: time, energy, effort, exert energy and effort. They got to struggle. You got to grind for it sometimes. You got to put in the work. You got to take action. Most people are not committed to taking action consistently. And this is where most people never get to where they want to be. They have to put in money. They're not willing to invest. They don't want it that bad. They're not willing to invest in a mentor, invest in the good foods that will fuel them to feel good. Are you a Ford Taurus or a Lamborghini? Are you going to put premium fuel in your body or garbage? Because you are what you eat. You will feel a different way if you fuel yourself, differently. If you fuel yourself with French fries, you might feel bogged down. If you fuel yourself with some good, healthy foods, you're gonna feel better. So those things there, time, money, energy, is what it takes to be committed. But all these things, all the hard work you put in means nothing without sacrifice. Means nothing. Because you could be committed. You could be putting in the time, money, and energy, but you could have something that's holding you back, a stronghold, a habit, an addiction, whatever it is, and you're not willing to sacrifice it, you'll never be successful. If you're not willing to sacrifice the partying, if you're trying to get successful physically and you want to build a good physique, and you're working out and you're going to the gym 5 hours a day every single day, but all you eat is chocolate and sweets, you can never outwork your diet. You'll never be successful because you haven't made the sacrifice. You have to sacrifice the bad foods, the bad habit. If you want to be successful financially and you want to get out of debt, but you're constantly continuing to put money on your credit cards, going out to eat, spending money, you'll never be successful. You'll never get out of debt. You're just going to continue putting yourself in debt. You have to make the sacrifice to sacrifice the times going out, sacrifice the brunches, the dinners, all these things. Sacrifice going out for, with your friends, the things you want to do. Obviously, it's not going to be forever, but there's always a time, You won't be isolated forever if you're feeling lonely right now. And that's another thing. If you want to build a business, if you want to build something great, you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice time going out with your friends, time with family, time doing things you like. You're going to have to sacrifice sleep. If you're not willing to go a few hours of sleep some nights, you have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to sacrifice your social and all these other things if you want to be successful. If you want to make it, you might have to have a season of isolation. So anything that you want to be successful with, you have to sacrifice. There's no successful person on this earth that got where they are without sacrifice. And most people think they have to have the highest IQ, they have to have this, have that. No, you have to have heart, and you got to be willing to sacrifice. Because there's people that have incredible degrees and all these certifications and all that. But so for example, if there's two people that have a master's degree, one of them, gets an average job and the other ends up becoming a billionaire. The difference is not they got the same degree. The difference is the amount of heart that they have and the amount of sacrifice that they're willing to make. So ask yourself, coming up on the weekend here, a lot of people, they like to go out, they like to go get drinks, they like to go have brunches, they like to, weekend activities. What's the weekend for? It's for the weekends. I'm so excited, I'm so grateful that this weekend I'm going to be building. I'm going to be doing and focusing on things that grow, because, and I'm so passionate and I get emotional about this, because there's a time where I did the complete opposite, where I wasn't making the right decisions. I was going out, I was doing these wrong things. And it's all about the decisions you make. So this weekend I'm so excited. I'm going to be focusing on going to the gym, on going out for a run, getting some sun, getting good sleep that I well needed. This week I went to the gym 5 a.m. or I got up at 4:45. Went to the gym at 5 a.m. every single day. And the temptations might not go away. They might still be there. I still feel a little temptation to go out, maybe meet some people. I'm extremely extroverted, so just have a good time, relax a little. But that's a stronghold. Anytime you want to do something different, if you want to go to sleep early, or you want to do this or that, but you're struggling, that's stronghold there. So yep, you have to focus on what is going to get you results, and do not focus on whatever it is you want to do for the feeling. If you want to go out and you want to go hang out with friends and this or that, or go spend money on something, or do something that's going to take your resources, don't do it. Focus on what result it's going to bring you rather than the feeling. If you're focusing on things for the feeling, that's not good, because pleasure leads to poverty. So boredom leads to pleasure, pleasure leads to poverty. My brother Jelani, love you, man. Hope all has been well. Hope you have a great weekend. Appreciate you watching, man. Appreciate you tuning in. And man, I pray, I hope you have a great weekend. Hope you have a good one. But just remember that this weekend, brother. Just focus on your purpose. Just focus, ask God to reveal that purpose. Just stay on that path. And anytime you're bored, notice that you'll be led to pleasure. Boredom leads to pleasure. So if you're bored, you're just sitting at home, you got nothing to do, you're probably going to start scrolling. You might end up doing something that just you start seeking out pleasure. And pleasure leads to poverty. If you're on your phone scrolling a lot, you're wasting time. That's going to lead to, you're wasting time and energy. If you end up you're seeking pleasure and you want to go out, you spend money, you're wasting your resources. So don't focus on pleasure, don't focus on doing things for the feeling, focus on doing it for the result that it's going to bring you. So instead of saying, oh, I want to go out, hang out with I want to go out and try and meet a girl or something, what result is that really going to bring you? And are you ready for a wife? This applies for me, because I want to go and I want a wife right now, but I'm not in the position, I don't think, until I can able to provide and protect. So, you know, focus on things for the result, not the feeling. And instead of saying, I want to go do this for the feeling, focus on doing something for the result. What result will it bring you? And you do that, you'll be way ahead of the curve. So yes, hope you all have a great weekend. Make some great decisions. Let's crush it this weekend. Let's heal ourselves. Let's get let's energize ourselves. Let's learn. Let's train. Let's do the right things that we got to do to get where we want to be. God bless.